When I was 70 pounds heavier, not feeling good about myself, not being motivated, and I knew I needed to get outside and walk and run, I had a vision of the future that I would have the body that I want. I would be in the shape that I wanted to be in, which I am now. But I had to keep that out there in front of me. And then on a daily basis, when I didn't feel like it, I would get out there based on my goal. And then it did not fail. Within a few minutes, I'm motivated. I'm walking again. I'm feeling good about it. And when I get back, just hang on to that feeling because that's the motivation for the next day. Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk about something that completely changed my life when I finally understood this. And it's this simple concept. Emotion follows action. That's what's written on my blurry piece of paper back here. Not the other way around. Action first, emotion second. Now, I know what you're thinking because I used to think the same way. When I don't feel like doing something, I can't take action. But it's actually the other way around. When we take action, we feel like doing that thing. You're waiting to feel motivated to hit the gym. You're wanting to feel confident before you start the business. You're wanting to feel ready before you make the change. But here's the problem with that. You're going to be waiting forever. Most of us are stuck in this trap. I'll do it when I feel like it. Or even if you get motivation one day, the next day is waning ambition and you don't feel like it the next day. I'll start that business when I feel confident, or I'll make that call when I'm not anxious. And I get it, that makes sense logically, right? Why would you do something you don't feel like doing? But here's what I learned along the way. The feeling that you're looking for actually happens after you take action. The motivation comes after you start working out. The confidence comes after you take the first step towards the business. And the anxiety drops when you face the fear and make the call. Sometimes I have to have something in front of me in order to take those small steps first. So, like when I was 70 pounds heavier, not feeling good about myself, not being motivated, and I knew I needed to get outside and walk and run. I had a vision of the future that I would have the body that I want. I would be in the shape that I wanted to be in, which I am now. But I had to keep that out there in front of me. And then on a daily basis, when I didn't feel like it, I would get out there based on my goal. It did not fail. Within a few minutes, I'm motivated. I'm walking and I'm feeling good about it. And when I get back, just hang on to that feeling because that's the motivation for the next day. Yeah, I don't want to take the first few steps, but after I get done, wow, I feel fantastic. From that experience, I realized that if I do anything for like 10 minutes, I start feeling like I want to do more of it. If I can do it for 5 minutes, I can do it for 30 minutes. I can do it for an hour, right? So I don't have a barrier there anymore. I can do anything and start anything for 5 minutes. And usually when I get through that 5 minutes, my momentum is already on and working, and that ambition comes in, the confidence comes in, and the feel good that I was waiting for before the 5 minutes comes in after the 5 minutes. So this isn't just motivational stuff. This is actually science. When you take action, especially physical action, whether physical action means walking or writing or calling or doing some physical action, your body releases dopamine that actually gives you a hit that says, good job, you did something good, you did something productive, keep going. Another chemical that gets released is endorphins. So these chemicals are reaffirming your action. They literally change how you feel. It's a lot harder to think your way into feeling better than to move yourself into feeling better. Your body leads and your mind follows. So here's the breakthrough moment. You don't need to feel like doing something. You just start doing it, and then the feeling will catch up. The action comes first, then the good feelings follow. So how do you put this into practice? Think of something that you've been putting off or not doing for a while, or that you have trouble getting the motivation to do, and just say, I'm only going to do this for 5 minutes. That's how you get the first foot on the pavement, or the foot in the door, or the pen on the paper. Just notice what happens. When you start moving, the resistance drops. The emotion shifts, and what you thought was not doable becomes doable. So here's a challenge for you tomorrow. When you get that feeling like, yeah, I don't feel like doing that today, just see if you can do it for 5 minutes and just look at the results. I'm not telling you to believe me, I'm telling you to go experiment and try it. Don't negotiate with yourself, don't wait until you feel it, just move. And if you're successful or unsuccessful with this, please drop it in the comments. Tell me what you did. Tell me what your experience was. And remember this, the version of you that's living the life you want, they don't wait to feel like it. They just get moving and then feel motivated after. They act and then they feel like it. If this resonated with you, hit the like button and subscribe and share it with somebody who needs a little help in this area. I'll see you in the next one. Go try it for 5 minutes.